Hey, so I went to the doctor and I went to the ER and they gave me trazodone to help me sleep. And I slept like an hour and a half at home, so I was like, that made a good difference in my mood. And I still feel like crap, but I was like a little more sane. And I don't know if I was actually experiencing vertigo. I think it was intense, like adrenaline. Like I'd be falling asleep and then just boom, like, man, and like, God, constant adrenaline makes you have to take a dump all the time. But yeah, so I was like, maybe I gotta work more on like my leaning over stuff because I was doing some dishes and like after I did a load of dishes, like because I do them by hand, so I have to like lean over and focusing on like not clenching up my neck to like protect the front from getting hurt. So I'm just let it happen, and if it hurts, it hurts. Because then the back gets so sore and burns so much you can't even hold your head up. But anyway, so I did that and I was like, yeah, I'm starting to feel some pain. And my thing with the pizza place was like, I was feeling pain. And then, after that, I did another hour of sweeping and mopping the floor, leaning over the whole time and in pain. So that was stupid. I should have just said, you know what, fuck it. I can't do the job. Have fun. And then I think I'll do like, I can do basketball and I can swim and I can ride bikes. Swimming's great for all around fitness and great for your neck, moving in all sorts of ways you normally wouldn't in a safe environment. Uh, and I can write down how many laps I do. Basketball, I can shoot around, and basketball is great because you have to look up, you have to look all around when the ball's bouncing, you have to bend down to pick up the ball, so you're making your neck strong, bending over and picking up stuff. And I could do that however many minutes a day. And then bike riding, you're like lean forward with your head up a little bit, and then you're looking around, and so it's good for. I've heard people with CCI say like, riding a bike's great for CCI because it strengthens your neck in like that weak position. And I think eventually you can make it very strong in that position where like I see bike riders like hunched way over and their heads like this the whole time. I can't do that right now for like an hour like they do, but like it'd be good if my neck was stronger in that way. So I could alternate those days and like maybe take Sundays off or something. But god damn, it's been really hard. Been a nightmare. Just if you felt what I was feeling right now, you just break down in tears and want to die. I mean, not right now, but like what I went through. I think I just said that. Yeah, it's just I'm laying there and in bed, wondering if like I'm gonna be in there for another 2 years or whatever. And also, I'm like, I wouldn't mind having a fusion, I think, and just be done with it. But a fusion's kind of like just protects me in the place I'm weak, which is leaning forward and bending over, and you physically can't do that. So I'm like, well, I can just not do that now. And there you go, same effect as a fusion. But it would be nice to have like some permanent stability with a craniocervical fusion. And how often am I like, looking over my shoulder like that anyway throughout the day? I don't know. I'd seriously consider it if it was a possibility. But I don't think any neurosurgeon would ever do that because they're like, well, we have to look at the MRI, and of course the MRI doesn't show soft tissue. I mean, people can say it does, like, Dr. Patel and Henderson and Bolognese and Centeno all talk about the stuff they can see on the MRI, but they'll all be the first ones to tell you that it's crap and you can't see most of the damage. And there's like a study Dr. Centeno showed where someone got, I think, decapitated and their MRI for or they had a broken neck to the point where they died, and then and so they it looked fine on the MRI, but when they dissected the person, it was shredded. Their ligaments were shredded. Anyway.